international stream, ladies and gentlemen.
It is, yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Aes'Taldon the Beginning. I'm your master, Ian the Bastard, and we're back with, this wonderful group of people.
Yes.
So
Wonderful.
So
Wow.
we're gonna do recap. Viking, can you do recap for us?
I sure can once I get my notes all the way open.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Alright, so last time on Aes'Taldon the Beginning. I'm not doing that the entire time. But last time we came to this town where they've been plagued by some kind of shadow plague, which we eventually deduced were creatures known as shadows. And after a few shenanigans involving darkening a church with a darkness spell and blowing up a barn a little bit, we were able to track down after, enchanting one of the shadows. And then it took us to this well, where we were again attacked by a bunch of shadows. After fending them off, a cleric that had been helping us ended up dying, and her corpse being possessed, which ended up becoming a boss battle. And our attack seemed to not be getting through until Baxi eventually was able to, thanks to a backstory, calm the spirit and find out that there were baby bones in the baby bones that we had found at the bottom of the well were in fact his baby's bones. He swore a oath of vengeance on his brother. Oh, lots of drama. And we met Mossy. Or Edmund.
Yes. And if you ever need to learn about Flactifreeze, you know who to ask. I also made quite the lovely song, if I must say so myself, at Bexi's request for payment. He still hasn't paid me yet, but that's of no concern.
And after attempting to compose that song, or probably in the process of composing that song, Edmund carried off the corpse of a lady whose name I don't remember. Alice. And I believe that's where we left off.
I'm glad you said that we did the darkness and we blew up a barn. Really,
I'm all about
appreciating it.
inclusion.
Really appreciating that.
I just got here. I have no clue what's going on.
So yeah, at this point, from where you all are, you can see the sky kind of alight at this point. There is a fire happening. There is a fire. One of the barns, the barn technically that you is currently ablaze.
Weird how that works.
One of our lovely party members has cast fireball inside of a barn full of hay.
Who could have done that? Who would have done that?
Baxi at this point looks at all of you and kind of gives you a I'm a little too quiet on stream. Okay, I had my gain down, that's why. Baxi looks at everybody and just kind of gives that very uncomfortable, almost tight-lipped smile, and makes his way inside.
Is that the tavern over there?
Where was that?
Where was he going?
The tavern.
Okay. Well,
I guess we follow him. I don't know. You think he needs some
Cool.
time to himself?
Gruul kind of looks off towards the flames of the barn. Probably want to make ourselves a little bit scarce. So
Yeah, it's kind of wasn't us.
7.
Edmund is still heading to the forest to get rid of the body and check it over.
It's awfully dark in this bar, Gruul.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here. You cast darkness again,
No, it wasn't me this time.
Teddy.
I promise.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you can see now? That's good. Just lead me around. Just...
Carry
Where
Teddy
are
around.
you? Oh, there you are. You were underneath. I was trying to find you. You were underneath Gruul.
Typical.
I literally could not find
Just
you.
in
anywhere.
Gruul's shadow always. Okay, yay! Sweet. Well, that's not the doorway.
Isn't it?
Oh, there's the door. Huh.
There's a giant purple crystal in here. What could it be?
Bexy, you okay, buddy?
And he kind of very uncomfortably nods.
Huh.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna head off to bed.
Okay. Huh. Well. Oh, hey, Maple.
Bork.
Well, Gru, what do you think we should go with? Should we go help our new friend Edmund, or I don't know. I don't think Baxi really wants us around right now.
Best to give Maxie some space, I agree. I wouldn't call that new fella a friend. He's kind of a weirdo. Said
Is
said the one-eyed orc barbarian. With
I
the
kinda-
tiefling child
I
friend.
think I kind of blacked out for the majority of the time that we met him, so I don't really know what he's like.
Keeps on going on about this phylactery stuff.
I don't know what that means.
It's something to do with liches and zombie stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
Some kind of dark magic.
Okay. Well.
Is there anyone else in this?
Yeah, is this an empty bar?
No, it's full.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
people
I just
everywhere.
wasn't
All right.
The more tokens I add, the more
Yeah.
shit's gonna happen for you.
Just wanted
guys.
to check. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't
Wanna make
dead
sure we weren't
empty.
in this empty.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no. You guys make your way inside. You can see that it's full. Whoever didn't make it home, obviously holing up in the tavern for the evening. They kind of look at the two of you. They can't see your bodies, obviously, because you're wearing the cloak and mask, and Teddy, you are in disguise.
Yeah.
But it's just something about the way they're looking at you It's almost like you don't belong here. But they don't say anything, and they go back to eating and talking amongst themselves.
You think they you think they would be grateful for saving their city, but I guess not.
Don't know if our work's quite done yet, Jenny.
I mean, we kind of got rid of like the big thing that was making everyone sick and dying. So like, maybe a thank you beer would be nice, but I guess not.
Maybe the tavern's not the place to be. We should probably head over to that chapel where we had everybody holed up that was sick. See if they've recovered.
Yeah, we can go check on all of them.
If they're still sick, we got more killings to do. And if not, then I guess we did it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go check in on the kind of quickly made infirmary.
To the chapel.
We just walked into the bar, but let's go to the chapel.
the subtle hint of you're not supposed to be here.
Leave. Is there an entrance to this chapel that I'm missing?
I control Maple now.
You control Maple, you son of a.
Maple attack! Ah!
Is there an entrance point?
No,
to...
no, there isn't.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you
was,
make
like,
your
running
way.
around trying to find it.
You make your way back to the church, and inside the church, you see the people kind of huddled together. They are quiet, kind of looking at one another, looking at the two of you as you walk in. They don't say anything. And kind of moving around the crowd, you see the head priest that you spoke to.
Excuse me, sir. How's everyone doing here?
All they're doing as well as can be expected.
Are they still sick?
No, they are not ill. I mean, as far as I'm aware. And he kind of looks at them, and for the most part, they do seem to still be pale. But you can tell just kind of like there's like a shine in their eyes, and they seem to be a little more responsive.
Is it similar to kind of how when in Gruul's tribe, when the shadows left them?
Yeah, it took them a couple days to get back to their usual selves, but they did seem to be more responsive.
No. Oh,
Well,
you guys should be back to normal in a few days. You're welcome. Tay just
Yes,
smiles. I can't even
seems to
see
be
his face.
a marked improvement.
If you
Yeah,
don't
you can
mind my asking, why would they be better?
The being has been dealt with.
We eliminated the source of the problem.
You did.
Even
Yes.
so, everyone looks to be getting a little bit better.
Oh,
So, looks like it worked.
blessed be Ars Malor. He must have sent you to aid us.
Yes. Blessed be he.
I can't see it behind the mask, but Gruul just rolls his eye. Right.
Please, And he kind of gestures for the others, calls out to them. You're all free to return to your homes. Should any of you continue to feel ill, please return here. And you see they kind of slowly start getting up and gathering what belongings they had. They start to file out of the church. They leave you all there with the priest. And he looks at the two of you. Please, let me thank you properly if you can. Remove your masks, your helm. I can bestow upon you a blessing.
I think you and I both know we can't do that. So, um, appreciate it, but we must be on our way back to penance as quickly as possible.
I'm not entirely certain I understand what you're saying.
Me. Nice. Fucking roll before I make a decision.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just
you're just staring at this guy like, looking at Gruel like, what do we
roll
do?
a dice quick and. Oh, fuck it. Gruel takes off his mask and throws back the hood of the cloak.
And he kind of pauses. You can see that he gets a little pale. He looks sick. Just kind of looking at you.
Yeah, take it all in. And then, once you've taken in the look of my face, I want you to sit there and I want you to think for a second about what all this means. That's right. The church didn't come here to save y'all. I did. And Orc.
Yeah. Yeah, and Teddy takes off his mask as well. And a
don't-
tiefling, for that matter.
And seeing the two of you, he kind of sneers at this point. Takes a very, very big step back. No, you. This cannot be you. And you see he kind of steeples his fingers and puts them up to his lips. And you see he's not even looking at the tube, he's looking down. He's kind of muttering under his breath.
If you tell anyone, everyone in this town will know that it wasn't the Church of Iron who rescued them. It was a tiefling and a orc. You can stay quiet and make the Church of Iron and Lars Maller look incredible, like the saviors of this city. But you and I and Gruel here all know that's not the case.
Don't much care what you do. Tell everyone that Gruel Stoneaxe saved your town. Or don't. I really don't care. I did what I thought was right. And I don't need some judgy little church boy coming out here and looking down on me when it's physically impossible as he looms over him. Now, is there anything you'd like to say to us now that you know what we are? You gonna keep those thanks?
I believe you're right. It wouldn't look well for the church.
Well, you're welcome then. We made the church look better, and we saved yours and everyone else's lives in this city. Maybe think about that next time you condemn someone that's a little bit different.
Yes. Well, if you will. And he kind of gestures for you to conceal yourselves once more.
Yeah, Teddy does it.
With us. Gruel puts his mask and throws the hood back up. You'll never know what what I decide based on these numbers. Is a higher number good or is a lower number good? I don't know.
And
Yeah, he hides his face.
you hear him kind of clicking his tongue. And he reaches to his side and pulls out a small pouch. Kind of holds it in his hand and you can hear the rattling of coins. And it looks like he's weighing something on his mind, and then he tosses the bag onto the floor by your feet, Teddy. It's payment for you helping the town. Take it. Be gone.
My turn to roll. Teddy turns and leaves leaves the money on the ground. I don't know what Gruel does, but he's not gonna take the money.
It's just his fist. Just seeing Teddy just say "fuck him." Gruel smiles underneath the mask and kind of walks out as well.
He doesn't argue. Watches as the two of you make your way out. And
I need more fireballs, Teddy.
once the door once the door
I'm joking.
shuts behind you, from inside you can hear kind of like an angry shouting, and it sounds like something metal fell and hit the floor. You would assume probably one of the candelabras. He probably knocked it over in frustration.
Gruel will shout back, "Timber, timber!" Come on, Jay. Let's go get a drink.
Okay, I'm in.
So jumping over to Edmund. Edmund, you have taken the cleric's body out of town. What are you planning on doing?
I go a bit further into the woods and make like a small area, like spread some dirt or rocks so a fire won't spread to the rest of the forest, like just as like a buffer. Um, and he's going to um, search the body. Does he remember anything specific about Alice?
No. The interactions between the two of you were very minimal. You know, she was just a cleric.
And the guy that she was associated with, that I recognize the name, do I remember anything about him?
Which person?
Oh, I forget his name. Oh well. It was a person that the party's going to meet up with.
She never mentioned William to you.
Oh, okay. Um,
The party mentioned William.
yeah, William then.
No, you wouldn't know who he is.
Okay. Um, and Edmund, as he's searching the body, he tells his familiar to keep an eye out for anyone approaching. And he says, "It's it's a shame your freedom was short-lived. Although I suppose it's fortunate that none of the church's hounds found you. At least people around you would be safe." It's funny. We left about the same time. We could have been allies. But if you'd left a year before that, I could have been the one to hunt you down. Um, and he says, I hope you found whatever piece you were looking for. And he searches for any clues to anything on her person, like any paperwork or any items in general. And just gets some, once he's cleared the body, gets some sticks and such to light on fire just to burn the body. And he says, apologize, I might need to use your likeness in the future, so I can't have your body being identifiable. And once the body starts burning, he just, I guess, like goes over to a nearby tree and just like slumps down and is like, what to do, where to go. It's I certainly don't have any intention of turning out like you. Um, maybe I can find some allies. And he gets up and says, but for now, I must go back to playing the fool. And he heads back to town.
All right. So, have you collected everything off of her?
Yeah, collected everything, and he would have left when the body was burnt enough where it wouldn't be that identifiable.
All right. So, you would have received. Write that down for you. A mace, short bow, a +1 longsword, shield, chainmail armor, and a periapt of health. I don't know if you want to take her clothing as well.
Yeah, I'm taking the clothing.
Okay, so then you would get the vestments and the holy symbol.
He'll put the holy symbol in his pocket just to, in case he needs it.
All right, so you make your way back into town just as Gruel and Teddy, you can kind of see them trailing into the tavern.
Oh, well, I best join my friends, I suppose. And he just goes marching into the tavern.
Rule, as usual with these scenes, is mid-story.
Tell me
Hmm?
about your whole life, Gruel.
And it was either an ogre or a hill giant. I don't remember much, but he had like a mask that was made of people's faces. It was horrifying.
Sounds like it. Oh, hi, Edmund.
I can't see anything.
Oh no, Edmund's blind.
He just like has some hair in his eyes. He's like, wind.
Blindsided by girls' off-camera stories.
Oh, well, hello there, friends. Funny meeting you back in here. Are you perhaps here to hear my performance?
Oh, you're gonna perform now?
Why not? Bartender, mind if I play a few songs for some coin? Seems you need some spirits lifted here.
He looks at you, kind of sneers. I don't mind. Just don't get rowdy.
Can't
Oh,
promise anything.
I would never. Now, if there was a pretty lady around, well. And he, like, doesn't finish it and wanders off. And I'll say you'll be up here, like, playing some music.
I'll take one alcohol, please.
Alright, let me see real quick. I need to drop this. Nope. Merchants. There we go.
House.
There's a house. Teddy,
Ooh.
Double click on
Don't.
the house.
Oh, it
Panic.
disappeared for me.
but there's a house behind the bar.
Nothing's happening.
Try not to stare.
Oh,
And
I
you
mean,
should
it's a
be
living
able to
house.
purchase food and drink.
oh. Okay.
Is that working for y'all? Click, 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 click.
Nope.
One of these times it'll work. Oh, there it goes. Yeah!
There you go.
Yeah.
Gruel, how much money do we have?
How much money do you have?
I didn't get...
Wilhelm did give you all 50 gold to use as needed.
I think that some roasted duck is needed. Loaded mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, what? Give me your finest wine, please. There's only one.
There's only one.
Yep.
take
All you have to
cheap
do
ale.
is click on the little.
Purchase 20 open wine.
I bought 20 of them by
Yeah,
accident.
no, not 20.
Don't press the coin.
Don't
That's
press
a
the
stack
coins.
of 20.
Don't press the coin.
Press the
Press
dollar sign
dollar.
next to it. You
Wow.
press the dollar sign and then it will let you purchase.
There are
Just
full of
seriously just buy
open
20
wine.
of them.
The 13-year-old was like, "Give me all of it, baby."
Oh my god. Okay.
Teddy doesn't understand alcohol yet, you know. He just wants 20 bottles of wine.
Great. Now I need to do the math for that. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Once it was 20 silver. How much does that? How much gold should I have? I think originally we all had what, like 15, because it was divided by, or no?
I don't even remember.
Because I don't even remember how many people we had in the beginning.
You
Forgetting.
had
Was it 4?
4. You had 4, yeah.
Was it 4 of us?
Oz, the two of you, and Dalen.
Okay, so 50 divided by 4. Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, I had I had my amount of gold. I'm sitting at like 49.
So. Each had like 12-ish.
Oh yeah, an MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato.
Nothing like that good old MLT.
Oh, no, there's an MLT. It's TLC. It's an ACDC.
I would also like to buy a roasted maple. You like chicken or duck more?
Maple
Except for roasted
doesn't
duck.
respond. You just, if it's meat, Maple will more than likely eat it.
Okay, I'm buying her some. Actually, I'm buying her some boar ribs.
Bull.
Make Maple happy.
Bull's gonna grab his food. He's gonna find. He's not gonna eat it up here.
Edmund, can you roll me a performance, please?
Yeah, go listen to Edmund.
I will do that.
Beep, pew. I'm gonna
Wait,
find
I
somewhere in a
can
corner.
do it from here. Oh, that was so close to a 19. Oh.
Right here.
It's a wall. How do I point?
You click X and then
Are these walls?
that is a banister. It's about waist height.
Oh yeah, we're going over here then.
Bull's gonna get himself in a position where he doesn't look at the rest of the patrons.
There we go.
Also, if Edmund sees like an attractive female, he'll like give her a little like quick wink as he performs.
Hell yeah.
Bull blushes. Had Edmund seen that Gruel's an orc yet?
No. Wait. No,
I don't
because
even think-
you
I don't
fought
think-
with your stuff on.
I also don't think Edmund knows that Teddy's a child. He's just drinking wine.
This mysterious group of people that I've not seen the faces of. They seem like nice humanoid people.
Here you go, Maple. Eat some smoked razor boar ribs with rye bread. Nom nom nom.
Gruel's just kind of gonna pick his mask up a little bit, just enough to where his fucking tusks can be seen. He's just gonna start chowing down.
These are the important things on D&D.
Roll 14. All spellcasters are wizards unless they're paladins or druids. If they try to tell you they're a sorcerer or warlock, just ignore them.
Rule 13 of the Cult of Kartak. Anyone can catch the Fade if they're within 5 feet. Or if you got a spear or you a wizard.
Oh, 16 performance? Let's go.
So close to being higher too.
Is your performance plus 7?
Uh-huh.
God damn.
I am a bard.
That's fair. Why did I roll a 7?
So, I rolled it. I just clicked on your thing. So, Edmund, you earned 7 gold for your performance. You just see a couple people kind of just tossing it by your feet.
Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you. Thank you. Any requests?
Nobody responds. They all seem to kind of be just trying to get through the day.
Are there any well-known orcish songs that people would know?
In this part of the region, probably not. I mean, you could be ballsy and try to play one, by all means.
How much wine did
Kinda.
you drink?
It was not much of a singer, but I guess he'll try to think of like an orcish song and just throw the name out there.
If since Edmund get a response, he'll be like, "Very well, I'll play this this new song I heard," and
Anyway,
starts
here's a
playing this
Wonderwall.
song. Starts playing this song he made for Baxi.
All right, so you are playing the song, Edmund, and you can tell people aren't acknowledging you at first. Just you're a bard, you're playing music. It's typical. But as you start to belt out these lyrics, speaking of this brother, this lion brother who's going to kill the other, put his head on a spike.
Oh, now that I think about it, that was a bad idea.
I like this song. It's lit.
Yeah, it got bad.
You see the people kind of lift their heads and look at you.
Perhaps wrong audience. And he goes to playing like some like generic like popular song of this region.
So a lot of the songs in Penance are more hymnal. They don't really... They're not restricted, but it's preferred if most of the music is allowable in church.
Oops.
Gospel.
So your music is new to them. It's odd.
It's like the first time teenagers listen. Daggone teenagers listening to the rock and roll is the devil's music.
Basically. Oops. We might get kicked out, but it's okay.
You might get kicked out. Oh well. I don't associate with that person.
But after a while, you see a couple of them kind of nodding their heads. And then one of them gets up. And they go to walk down these stairs. And as they're walking out, you hear them murmur something. To you, Edmund, it's familiar.
Oh no.
It sounds very much like something you would have said during your youth, before everything with the church. It's code, you know. They're essentially telling you to meet them outside.
I think Edmund will finish playing the song, and then he'll make like, I just need to step out and get a drink. I'll be back in 5. Just kind of like pretending like he needs a break.
And the people just kind of just kind of wave their hands. Again, very dismissive.
Oh, Teddy, you think we ought to get him to sing the song about the tiefling and the orc who saved the town from shadow monsters?
Yeah, we should make him do that. Make him write that one. I enjoy it. This wine is stronger than I thought it would be.
Let me get a swig.
There you go.
Before Edmund leaves, he's gonna place his familiar that's invisible, like, right here, in case, like, something happens to, like, warn them.
You're an invisible familiar? That's fun.
And he's just gonna, like, take a casually stroll out. It's like, waving to people, being like, hey, haha.
Finger
What's up?
guns.
I actually did finger guns.
Love that.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Don't let the
Somebody
door
use the
hit you on the
door.
way out.
How much do you think it'll cost us for him to make a song for you and I? the bravest duo in the land.
Yeah. Yeah, ask him about his rates later. Yeah. The girl's gonna look around and see the type of folk that are in here. Do you see anyone interesting? Or are they just all working folk?
They all seem to be working folk. You don't see any lessers.
Lessers.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone that's not human.
Yes.
Glad I've got a term for that now. I feel properly insulted and offended. That's a good one.
So glad that we are lesser.
Look at me. Do I look less than anything?
I think you look like a lot more.
Exactly.
Is this the tavern that we're staying at?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Teddy's just gonna kind of stay for a little bit and then head up to bed. I think. Gruel, do you think we should leave in the morning? Try to get closer to penance.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We did our good deed here, thankless as it be. But are leaving good conscience. Conscience?
Yeah, that thing.
That's the word.
Okay.
So, what happens to these people now? They can get fucked for all I care.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna head up and go to bed. This wine hit me, so I'm a sleepy kid. Don't stay up too long.
I will live my life.
Hello.
New DM.
I don't know how to get upstairs, but I am upstairs.
I think it's
He's just so drunk that he lost his way.
I'm wandering
He's
around.
just wandering around.
Wait, girl, how do I get you upstairs? That was to the normal place. This staircase won't let me out. Oh my god.
My goodness.
Is this what drunk feels like? Ha!
There you go.
You're just gonna let his ass wander around.
Just vibe for a little bit, you know. Night roll.
Probably should have told him not to commune with no demons in his sleep again. Oh well. We'll just hang out down here and drink a little bit. While other things go on, I guess.
Alright. So, Edmund, you step outside. You step outside and you hear a whistle.
Oh shit. Um, Edmund's still acting like he's just taking a break from playing music. He's just like stretching, like, one of my fans? And like heads over towards the general direction of the whistle.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
He's still pretending like he's just out for like a stroll. So like as he leaves the building, he's like stretching. It's like and when he hears a whistle, he's like, "Oh, one of my fans. Must be one of my fans. Uh, you know, pretty ladies are always welcome." And we'll just like head over to the general direction of the whistle.
You make your way over there. You see nothing. It is dark. There's no movement. You know that the townsfolk aren't aware of what had just transpired, so they are still hiding. But
So is it unusually dark or is it just nighttime dark?
it's just nighttime.
Oh, okay.
At this point, you see kind of a figure, kind of swaying a little bit in the shadows. And they start to make their way out towards you. It's very, very cliche, very dramatic.
No need to be shy. I'm just Edmund the Great. You know, famous bard across the land.
You can cut the act, Nix.
Ah.
Ain't got time for that.
And who might you be?
Does it matter?
If you know who I am, certainly.
Let's just say that you and I used to work for the same people.
Not a fan, I suppose, of our past employer.
Define a fan.
Moving forward with
Well,
no positive
you
breast
haven't
cancer
stabbed me
is
yet, so I'm
overwhelming,
assuming
but I
you
never
don't
just
work
found
for
my
me
way.
anymore.
I made it.
Sorry about that. I know you guys couldn't hear, but apparently I just had an ad just pop up for me. But yeah, so he steps forward. This time, almost into your field of vision. He smiles at you. It's been a while. You've grown, I suppose. What's it like being a slave to the church?
Do I recognize him, or is his face still obscured?
Rummy history at advantage.
Okay. So I got 120 dark vision. I don't know if that's factoring into things. Oh, there's the history button. Hey. Oh, oops. I guess because my character. Hold on. Oh, 19 plus, I think, 1. So 20. I just accidentally rolled this in.
Yep. So you look at this person, and it takes you a moment kind of going through your memories. You finally recognize them. It's someone that you knew as Desmond. Desmond was part of your father's crew. Wasn't
which-
really a friend.
Well, oh, before I joined the church. Okay, yeah.
He wasn't really a friend. He was more or less just somebody who worked for the family.
So, how did you know it was me?
See, I got this thing. Kind of see who's who, what's what. Call it my special eyes, if you will.
Well, if it's very useful for dealing with any members of the church. Perhaps, how do you know that I'm no longer working for them?
Well, you've gone missing. Quite a long time. Next we know, there's someone pulling some tricks that only our crew knows. But they're doing it for the side of the church. Doesn't take a genius to figure it out.
Well, yes, it certainly wasn't my choice, and let's leave it at that. My Scry, is he alive? Is he well?
More or less.
Where is he?
He's in the Freelands.
How far away is that from here?
You know that it's about a week's travel by boat.
Is there anything I can do to help the cause? I'm assuming you didn't just pull me aside for a chat just to catch up.
No, you're right, I didn't. You see, we're having a little bit of an issue. We need to get in. He kind of gestures to you.
Get into the church.
Yes. We need to get into the church, and it's been a little difficult seeing as our resident changeling has flown the coop.
Certainly not by choice. I flew the coop, and you know this. What is it you need done?
We need to get some information on this prophet. Whatever the hell their name is. Don't really care. You know all about them.
Do I?
Yes, you would know that the prophet is Kothar. Kothar Evenstar.
And how do you propose that I get close to the church if they find out that I'm not dead? I may very well become your enemy again.
And he kind of
Not
smiles a
choice.
bit. Then make sure you don't get caught.
Make sure you don't get caught. Oh, very wise advice, as always, Desmond.
You do good enough, I'll take you to your father. Gods know, that man has been worrying ever since you left.
Like, can I roll insight to see if he's like bullshitting me about taking me to my father?
Go ahead. You can tell just from his tone that he has no intention of lying.
Very well. What does he need? You need him dead. You just need information. You need him silenced. What is it?
A child for a child. They took you. It's only fair we take theirs.
So the person that they're interested in is a child?
Yes.
I assume you want them alive by the manner you're speaking.
Yes. Can't really do much with a dead child, now can we?
Well, the church seems to not care if children die if they're associated with a traitor. Very well. I'll deal with it. Where do you want me to meet you, or will you find me?
Rarick Docks. Back on the Freelands.
Alright. I know we weren't particularly close, but it's good seeing someone that knows me as I am and isn't going to ship me back, as it were.
Prove yourself useful and I won't.
Dude's a dick. Edmund gives like a and like a smirk, and then just like strolls back to the tavern.
Roll.
Yes.
After Edmund had walked out, you kind of scanning around for anybody interesting. You do take note of several people kind of watching. They don't turn their heads, but they do follow this person that walked out with their eyes. They go back to eating and drinking, talking.
Huh. What you think, Maple? You think everything's a little bit suspicious out here? Even with the shadows going?
Grr, bork, bork.
Yeah. Wonder who this Edmund fella is. Can Gruul make a check to see if he notices the imp?
It's invisible.
Is there any way to detect invisibility?
If it's moving around,
I can smell him.
if it's moving around, I mean, if it's stinky, yeah, I mean, it is an imp, so technically, yeah, you should be able to sniff them out. So yeah, go ahead, roll perception.
You want me to do it at disadvantage?
No, just flat.
Okay. Perception. 15.
Damn. That's a good perception.
Only got
That
one
is-
eye.
Let's see.
Oh, damn
I
it.
see your ass.
Peekaboo.
So you can't see him, but you can smell where he's at. They're very faint sulfur smell, kind of trailing after him.
And it's not maple.
Definitely not maple.
There's something here, Maple. He sees it.
See Maple look up. Just kind of at a random spot, you know, the way dogs and cats do.
I'm
Gruul's going to look at that spot too, just like his eye just very intently through the mask.
so imps aren't dumb. If he suspects that he's been noticed, wouldn't he like tell me telepathically, be like, "Hey, these guys, you know I'm here."
I mean, you're imp, it's however you would assume.
Yeah.
They know.
If the imp, because I'm assuming the imp would tell me that they notice me,
Mhm.
or that they notice him, and I'm just gonna send him back to his like own little dimension, pocket dimension. So he's
Gruul continues to stare at the spot. I know you're there, listening to me. You ain't the first thing that stared at me from beyond. I don't know if you're him or something else.
just talking in the middle of a busy tavern.
He's just the old one eye. I'll take out your eye. You know I've done it before. Your imp's gone, so it's missing all of this backstory dialogue. That's the best part. That's it. Gruul now just waits, and he's gonna be looking out for to see if Edmund comes in.
Teddy.
Meanwhile, upstairs.
Tay's just cutting logs.
As
Time for a
you
treat.
are sleeping, you feel as if you're sinking.
Oh.
That sinking feeling kind of moves up your legs, to your waist, to your chest. And it feels like whatever this is almost trying to drown you.
That's fun.
And it
Ew.
it's very stifling. It's almost painful. You're obviously concerned. But it's a dream, right? Dreams can't hurt you. And then something from beneath you grabs at your feet, yanking you into this darkness. And for a moment, it does feel like you're drowning. Whatever this black ichor is, you're swallowing it. It's filling up your lungs. You hear laughter. And it starts off very faint, kind of in the distance, and starts to build, getting louder and louder until it's almost deafening. All around you, everything seems to light up with fire. That choking feeling it dissipates. But then it happens again, only this time it feels like it's coming out of you. As you are gagging, you can see a pair of eyes in the distance. They're watching.
Do they look familiar at all?
Roll me history.
History. 18.
Yes. They remind you of Rakdos's eyes.
Oh no. Oh boy.
And you gag, cough, choke. And that black ichor still just kind of oozing out of your mouth now, pulling around you. And then it feels like something's lodged in your throat. Cutting off your airway. After a bit of a struggle, you manage to cough whatever this thing is. And you see that it's red, crystal-like. It seems to have a pulse, like a heartbeat.
Is this the same red crystal-like thing that killed Oz?
Yes.
Oh boy. Fun.
Gruel.
Yes.
As you are staring at nothing, threatening this empty space, Maple sits upright, her ears kind of pricking forward, and she starts to growl. Not loud, not menacingly, but enough to kind of gain your attention, or warrant it at least.
Where is it, Maple?
And she turns and looks at one of the random patrons sitting on the bottom section of the tavern. They're speaking, having a good time, and then they explode.
Oh, fuck!
Maple gets up and starts to snarl at this point.
Cruel's up. He's
Everybody else around them is in panic mode right now. People are getting up, they're moving away from this spot. The table has scorch marks of where their hands were. The seat has the scorch marks of their outline where they were sitting.
It's like the combustion thing that was happening in the other city.
Is Edmund back by this time?
You would have walked in as everybody is panicking.
Oh, well, no need to get so excited about my return. Yeah.
At this point, they don't even seem to care about the possible dangers outside. Everybody is pushing past you, Edmund, to get out.
No, one at a time. There's enough of me to go around. And
Gruel's
he'll
looking
just,
down at
like,
them.
go to the side.
Gruel's looking over the banister for a second, and then... Oh. What's happening here now? That's... He starts... At a moment's pause, he just rushes upstairs. Maple!
Well, I guess I better follow my friend. That's what friends do, don't they?
Okay. Is Teddy still here? Alive?
Teddy's
not combusted?
there, but you can see Teddy grabbing at his throat, kind of jerking around, gagging.
Don't you fucking explode, Teddy! He'll go up and he'll grab him and try to like he'll take his fingers and like open his eyes. See
His
if they're like
eyes are
black or anything.
black.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, great.
What's wrong with him?
Oh! The fuck are you doing here?
Well, I couldn't just leave a panicked friend alone now, could I? And he, like, pats you on the back.
I mean,
like...
theoretically, Edmund's seeing Teddy in his real form for the first time, too.
Oh.
Yeah, so you would be seeing a small tiefling child, hornless tiefling child.
If you're here to help, you can help. If not, I'll kill you later. Gruel takes off his mask
Noted.
and starts kind of trying to wake Teddy, like shakes him a little bit. Teddy, come on, man. I told you not. I meant to tell you not to be conversing with demons when you went up here, and I fucking forgot. Wake up! Come on!
I'm gonna get my familiar back out and basically just ask him, like, hey, do you know what's up? Actually, do you know what's wrong with the child, imp?
The imp looks over at Teddy, who's struggling, and it gestures to his throat.
I'll take a closer look at the throat. Do I need to roll anything?
No. You can see that Teddy has his hands around his throat, but you can see that given his small stature, his hands are sticking out. And you can see there is a very prominent bulge in his neck.
Okay.
Can I try, like, cutting open the bulge, or is it, like, in a place that would kill him?
Nope, it's in his throat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I would kill him. No.
You Cruel would crush you into that wall before you had a chance. But Gruel probably knows the bulge too, right?
Yes,
Is Teddy's mouth open or closed?
it's open.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, what do we do?
Can I get the imp to go in there and take whatever's in his throat out? Because the imp is small?
The imp is small, but Teddy is also small.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Zara, what do I do?
would Edmund know the concept of doing compressions?
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh, that was the imp. What is my medicine? My bonus to medicine? Oh, it'd be like a 1, so it'd still be like a 9. Okay.
So, you aren't really aware of it. It's something that wasn't really taught to you. Your job was to infiltrate and kill, not to heal.
Think.
What happened? Edmund reaches for the Purfaff of Health and tries putting it on.
The Periapt of Health?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so you put the necklace on him and he's still struggling.
Okay, I take the necklace back.
Gruel's gonna put his hand on Teddy's throat. Try to kind of feel what's in there.
It feels like Teddy swallowed a rock.
Oh, fucking damn it. Even I know not to eat rocks. Gruel's gonna pick Teddy up by his ankles and just start just shaking him downward to try and dislodge the rock. Come on! Just like one hand and you're just patting him on the back.
You do this and you can see it's not helping.
I'm not a fucking doctor.
Is there a doctor around? Perhaps Baxi might be able to help?
Baxi might be able to help. He is some kind of paladin.
Edmund yells out, Baxi! Teddy's dying, we need your help.
It takes a bit. You hear just kind of a grumble. What's going on?
I don't know. Something's wrong with Teddy. He got something in his throat. Trying to get it out. But, my methods ain't working.
And none of you thought to remove it.
Like, reach down in his throat and take it out?
Or cut it out, yes.
It's in his throat.
Edmund takes his cauterizing scissors and tries to cut it out.
Rule fucking grabs you.
You wish for the child to die.
I don't wish for you to kill him.
I am not killing him.
Tell me, why should I trust you?
Edmund, cuts his own hands with the scissors and shows, this will stop the bleeding immediately as it cuts. And he'll, show you his hand that he just cut. If this would kill him, I wouldn't do it to myself, now would I?
And his throat's different. I'll let you down. Go on.
I try cutting it out while avoiding any sort of vital areas. I'm assuming I would have a good understanding.
Yeah, you know just not to cut the sides of the neck. The
Yeah.
front is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you cut at his neck and open an area just big enough for the imp to kind of squeeze his hands in and shimmy out this stone that it's about the size of a child's fist. And the imp looks at you again and kind of does the sewing motion for Teddy.
So is the imp sewing Teddy up, or is the imp telling me to sew Teddy up?
He's telling you.
Oh, okay. I go and try and sew him up.
Yeah, roll me a medicine check, please.
I'm the wrong person to be doing this.
Don't worry, I've got a backup.
Oh man, there's gonna be a scar forever now.
So, you manage to sew him up. It's not perfect, it's not pretty. But the wound is closed.
Well, at least that emergency is resolved.
What is it? Did Gruul see it as it was pulled out?
Oh, definitely. The imp is holding this. It is very weighty. He's struggling to keep himself up.
You just see a rock floating.
Basically.
Or
What does it look like?
It looks like that crystal heart that Oz shoved into his chest.
Son of a... Give me that.
you seem to know why a rock was in a child's throat. I'm assuming he didn't eat it. He seems old enough to not do that.
All I know is the last time someone had one of those inside of them, they exploded.
Interesting. Good to know.
Teddy, you feel pain. You feel heat. It feels like somebody is stabbing you. And that laughter gets louder. You
It's
can
gonna.
see
I'm sorry.
kind of in front of you, looks like a throne, fire illuminating from behind it. And you see what appears to be a much older version of you. Horns very proudly on display. They are a dark purple. They're curled like a ram. Your eyes are black. You have a few scars, but they seem to add to this kind of hauntingly beautiful yet terrifying visage. And he holds his hand out to you. Come, take your place.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was talking. I guess I was muted somehow. I said, take my place where?
On the throne, where you belong.
What throne? Where am I? How? How are you me? I don't understand.
I am what you strive to be. What you wish to be. What you will be.
What? What I will be if I do what?
And as you ask that, you can see the fire behind the throne grow larger, illuminating the background and looming over the throne. You can see Rakdos standing there.
What do you want with me, Rakdos? We've been through this before. I said no. Why can't you find someone else? I'm just a kid. I don't. You can find someone stronger than me, someone better. Why are you following me?
In time, you will learn who you are, who you're meant to be. I don't want to spoil the surprise. But know that the answers you seek are merely a handshake away.
I told you I already made one deal. And I already regret that one. I'm not gonna do that again.
And the fires glows brighter. It surrounds you now at this point. It's stifling hot. Edmund and Gruel, the two of you can see Teddy sweating now. His skin is very, very hot.
At this point, Gruel is starting to look panicked. Sitting here looking at Teddy. To him, looks like he's slipping away. Come on, Teddy, don't. No.
Is this
Come on.
water actually here?
Yes.
Edmund's gonna go over, and get out like some kind of cloth and dip it in the water and use prestidigitation to cool the cloth. And bring it over, and he says and starts patting Teddy's body. He's like, "We can't allow him to get too warm. Get some more cloths and wet them. I can cool them."
Gruel's eyes are just darting all over Teddy. He's just like, what do I do? Not again. No.
Cloths. Water's over there.
Gloss. Right. Gruel will
And
start doing what he can.
Baxi helps you. You see him grabbing sheets out of the wardrobe and ripping them.
Oh, great. Another set of bed sheets ruined by our party. We're like rock stars in a hotel.
Yeah, I just ruin hotel rooms.
Everywhere we go.
And Teddy, for you, you're continuing to look at yourself, and he's just chuckling. I truly believe that Asmodeus will give you power.
He's given me enough power to make it this far. I have friends, and I have power, and I don't need any more to find out who I am.
No, you don't, but what if I tell you that all this power you supposedly have is going to be gone very soon? That Asmodeus will betray you. He will take what he has given and leave you to struggle, to die. If he was as good a patron as you were to believe, why is he not helping you now?
Well, he's certainly not drowning me in some gross black goo like you are, and he's not kidnapping me in my sleep like you are.
I'm merely calling to you. I am drawing out your darkest desires.
My darkest desires?
Oh, yes, Teddy. I can see into you. I know who you are. I am you, after all. You're going to be the end of this entire world, whether you like it or not.
I'm what? That's impossible. I'm a child. I can barely control my powers. I'm weak and I'm small, and there's there's no way. You have the wrong person. Just let me go.
No, I don't. I can assure you, I have the right person. Asmodeus would not have accepted you so easily if you were not. And he gestures upward towards Rakdos, who hasn't said a thing this entire time. With Rakdos, we can reshape this world. We can help all of the innocents. We can bring down the church.
And what will it cause in return? What does he want out of this?
He wants your loyalty. He wants the promise that you will rule not only his realm, but all 9.
I don't want to rule anything. All I've ever wanted to know was just who I am, and that's why I asked for the powers to begin with. I don't need power. I don't need to rule. I'm not gonna do it. Kill me if you have to, but I'm not gonna destroy the earth just so Rakdos can have his way.
We won't kill you. And he kind of puts his hand on the arm of this very hellish looking seat and curls his fingers around it. I can't kill you because your future's already been decided. And I'll let you play this little game. I will admit it is entertaining to watch. One by one, your friends will fall. If not by the hands of the church, then by your own. You'll be driven to madness. Desperate. And then you will come to us.
I would never hurt them. You have no idea what you're talking about.
No. You're right, I don't. And as he says that, you see the rotted, burnt corpses of Gruul and Baxi and Dalen, Edmund and Oz making their way towards you. One by one, they will fall, and they will burn in hell. Nothing can save them.
This is all just a trick. I'm asleep. Just wake up, Teddy. Just wake up, Teddy. Come on.
And everything starts to go dark again. And you just hear, one by one, they will fall. And at that point, you start to come to.
You see, if you see Edmund's face, like, usually Edmund has, like, a relaxed, like, facial expression or smiling. But, like, he's, like, very serious and stern, has his sleeves rolled up, and is, like, ordering, like, Gruel and Baxi around to, like, get him cloths, and your shirt's probably undone, and, like, you have cold, wet cloths on you.
I think Teddy like wakes up and then like kind of quickly scurries like as far away from everyone as possible in the corner in kind of like a sitting fetal position. Just trying to like kind of get as much distance from everyone as he can.
Well, it's a good thing you're finally awake. Just see Edmund just like wipe some sweat from his face.
On Gruel's face, Teddy sees an emotion he hasn't seen on Gruel yet. He's seen the general jovial expression and a little bit of his manic rage. But now he's got fear in his eye. Just he's panicked as he looks the second you wake up. Gruel is just staring at you. And he still looks almost scared. But he breathes. Are you alright, Teddy?
Yeah, Teddy's just kind of like starts. You see tears start streaming down his face, and as he's kind of still like cornered himself on the edge of this bed in the wall, his tears are like running down his face, and he doesn't say much, but he just Rakdos is back, and I don't know if I don't know if I can do it, Gruel.
Edmund just like looks back between you two, like confused, and is like, "Oh, well, I'll leave you to it," and just leaves.
Gruel's fear starts to transform into just pure anger. They never know. They never fucking know when to just let things go.
He said my fate is written and that I'm going to be the end of this world, and I'm gonna kill all of you. And one by one you'll fall, I'll go mad, and I'll end this world as we know it.
Better off not listening to anything some all-powerful creature wants to tell you. 'Cause I was promised a lot of things, you know? This Rakdos is awful desperate to get you. But I'll tell you right now, can't nothing kill me. Definitely not some mysterious shadow devil that likes to haunt little boys' dreams.
I saw you. I saw you. I saw you dead and burning. It all looked so real.
They like to give us visions. Good, bad. There's nothing he can do. If he ain't already done it. Don't be scared of him. Because if he does anything to you, I'll just add him onto the fucking list of deities that I got to beat the shit out of. Gruel kind of still in the bed and put his hand on Teddy's shoulder. I ain't gonna let nothing touch you. And nothing's gonna happen to me. I promise you that. This Rakdos fella can fuck off.
If you start seeing me act different or lose control, you have to tell me or do something, okay?
I will. I hope that you do the same for me.
I will.
Gruel. We'll pull Teddy into a hug.
Yeah.
Gruel, as you go to give Teddy a hug, you feel something kind of scratching at your chin from the top of Teddy's head.
I look down. What is it?
You see that they're little horns kind of trying to poke their way through his hair. A little bit longer.
Gruel. Release him from the hug and kind of like grab onto his head. And like take a finger and like kind of poke him. Oh. Your horns are coming in.
That's weird.
Most tieflings have horns. A lot of them do, anyway.
Well, yeah, I just didn't necessarily know for sure if that's what I was, I guess.
There's no doubt it now. I guess you're going through a tiefling puberty or something. Look at you, growing up so fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, I guess.
So Edmund's gonna stop, like, listening in through the amp and is gonna, like, go up to the door, like, knock on the open door and suggest, perhaps someone should stay with the boy in the event of further issues.
Seems like a good idea. If that's alright with Teddy.
That's fine. I don't think really anything you guys can do can help, but I appreciate it.
Well, I think we avoided you choking to death. Oh, by the way, I patched you up the best I could, but I'm a bird. I'm not a medic of sorts.
Does Gruel have the crystal now?
Yes.
He's gonna stare at it for a little bit and it's another one of these fucking things.
Yeah, Teddy, like, I think Teddy's gonna try to, like, once he sees it, Teddy's gonna, like, panic and try to take it away from Gruel.
Okay. clench it in his fist.
Girl, you can't have that. You saw what happened to Oz. It's not safe.
It sure as fuck ain't.
So I'm the only one who's supposed to have that.
You think it's from Rakdos?
It's what he
One of
left
his
me last time, and it's what he left me this time.
his fucking gifts.
Well, I think it's how he wants me to communicate with him if
Well,
and when I'm ready, I guess.
Well, try
take
not to
it,
eat it next time.
Eat it?
It was in your throat.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think you really understand what's happening here, Edmund.
I want to destroy it. But not sure if he'll do it again.
I mean,
How about this? Gruul will reach into his pack and he'll pull out on my list, his lead-lined box. The heavy 12x12 box made from thick oak planks. Inside the box lined with a dull metal, and can safely store anything, fire, acid, magic, and is impenetrable from the inside. He's gonna stick the stone in there and close it. If you take it out, make sure you got someone here with you.
you're the only one holding the box. So.
That's actually the point. I'll keep the box until we figure out a way to stop this dickhead from messing with you. Otherwise, I'm fucking worn out.
Yeah, we should get some sleep.
Well, I suppose it's that time. I'll also, head to sleep. And I imagine Edmund would have had a room arranged.
I don't know if they want a room or just want to sleep in the common area.
What's the price difference?
The rooms themselves, they were 5 gold a room, and then the commons were a silver.
He's poor right now. He'll sleep in the commons area and just have his imp wake him up. Like, if there's like a one off to the side. Oh, okay, there we go. Have his imp wake him up if anyone tries to touch his stuff.
Okay. That works.
I'll be okay, Gruul. Maple will watch over me tonight, and then if anything happens, she'll come get you.
Right. You sleep sound, bud. Maple.
I'll try.
Just nod at Maple. Alright, come on, Maxie. Gruul.
The
Head
door
to his room.
across from it. Remember that they were together.
Oh yeah.
So it's these 2 rooms.
Those the only rooms we had?
Yep.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because they couldn't purchase a room for the 2 of you who were in chains.
Oh right.
So you were bunking with Dalen.
Where's
So,
Dalen's room?
this room that Teddy's
So.
in.
Come back on in.
Alright, I never left. We'll basically take his spot over here. Lean against the wall.
Oh,
Gruul. At least
Like
it's
a
hardwood
guy.
floor and not rock. and Gruul will essentially just be awake until Teddy falls asleep.
Teddy, are you
Yes.
falling back asleep?
I think it takes. I think Teddy's like pretty awake right now, but he just lays in bed all night basically until he can't. I think he's just like his body just like gives up and falls asleep.
So
Once-
you
once
fall
they-
asleep.
Are you sorry?
What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say just Gruul soon. Like once he thinks Teddy's asleep, he's just gonna let out just a sigh. Oh, what am I doing, Mazara? I need some help. And that's it. He'll just kind of lean back and start to doze off.
So the night passes by easily. No one is bothered. It's quiet. You awake the following morning and they're just, for all of you, it feels like there's just this weight kind of hanging over you all. Your victory last night didn't really seem all that amazing after having dealt with this whole situation with Teddy. Baxi. He makes his way over to your room. Alright, well, I don't know what all of you want to do, but I think it's time we head out.
I agree.
Teddy,
Yeah,
are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's head towards Penance.
Glad to get out of civilization for a bit. I found a towns. Before we go, will we take that weird bard with us?
And he looks at the two of you, back at himself. I hate to say it, but it's probably best if we did.
Yeah, he knows what we look like, and we're not arrested as of right now. So maybe he can be trusted.
Maybe. They're scrappy in a fight, so I reckon they'd be useful. We'll probably fill them in on the road about what our deal is.
Yeah.
If they even give a shit.
If they want to come with us, they might have their own thing.
Yeah, we'll find out. Boy!
You see Edmund just like stretching like he just woke up. I was like, oh, hello there, friend. I hope your night was well.
Alright. Well, we're getting ready to head out of town. Going up north towards Penance.
Ah, yes, you said someone told you to go there to save someone or something.
Yeah, I got a bit of work to do.
Hmm. Um, DM, is that the direction that the prophet is in?
Yes, you know that the prophet lives in Penance.
Alright. Well, funny enough, I just happen to intend to go that way myself, so mind if I join you for the stroll?
I set some new company.
As long as you
Find
don't
out if you
mind.
know any good songs.
Hmm.
As long as you don't mind traveling with the likes of us.
Oh, that's no trouble. I grew up around a wide variety of people.
Let's
Yeah.
get a move on. Tired of being here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We.
Before Edmund leaves, he's just gonna go over to the bartender and be like, "Hey, any pretty ladies leave their contact information where I can find them for me? Anyone charmed by my amazing and humble performances?"
The bartender just, nope.
Ah, what a shame.
Squirrel's passing by. He's just like,
Why is there a crystal? Anyway.
That's the eyes of the great Lord above.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yes, any crystal you see, ignore it.
Okay.
I don't. I acknowledge it every time.
I know you do.
You guys see that? No? Just me? Alright. Can only see it if you're missing an eye. He can see through the fourth wall.
Oh, there's two girls. Oh, there's two Edmonds.
Oh no!
True.
And no teddies. It feels bad. Oh no, yeah, yes. Yay. Which girl do I go to?
They
Come here,
found us.
Teddy. No, come here, Teddy. Teddy, over here. Teddy. Panic.
uh, did we end up buying a cart last time?
Oh.
Yes, you all have a cart.
Synchronized.
Can I sell some things before I leave?
Yes, you can.
Do you mind if I just drop by the shop for a quick moment? I have some things to sell.
Sure.
Yeah, may as well.
Works for me.
Do you
Oh,
just
remember.
want me to message you the list of the things I'm selling? So we aren't holding up the session?
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Also, Edmund, for your roll on the stone,
Mm-hmm.
you aren't familiar with the stone itself, but you have heard through the teachings. Wow, okay. You have heard through the teachings of the church that the devil likes to gift people precious items. These items would represent their humanity in some way.
I probably mentioned Teddy be like, you perhaps be very quiet about mentioning that crystal that last night. It might cause you a bit of trouble.
Yeah, don't worry. This is it's not the first time I've received this crystal.
Ah, that's concerning. But
Yeah.
oh well.
Also, being discreet is kind of the status quo for us at this point, considering what we are.
Eh.
We won't say much around normal folk.
On the road.
Let's get out of this crappy town.
So Edmund, you can double click on the blacksmith,
Oh, okay.
and there's a sell to merchant option.
Wow.
Oh. Double clicking. Oh, is it? No, it's not coming up for me.
X out of it and then try it again.
Like X out of it, like click
Yeah,
on something else.
Like close it and then reopen it.
Nothing came up from the start though, for me. I'll just refresh. Also, that full plate. Can I get someone to like take part of it and turn it into a breastplate, and just like take the rest for payment?
That will take time, so you will need to stay in town.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till I get to another place then. Yeah, it's not opening for me at all.
Okay, try the other ones.
Arms dealer works. Yeah, it's just a blacksmith that doesn't work for me.
Okay, that's weird. But yeah, so selling what you want to sell, I will send you I'll send you how much you get for that.
Oh, also my old longsword, since I got the +1.
At this point, all of you are making your way out of town. You can see the townspeople seem to be in brighter spirits. They are openly conversing with one another. They don't seem to be shying away from the shadows. And then you see a cleric approaching.
Oh no.
The cleric kind of raises his hand as he looks at all of you gathering by the cart. Gruul, Edmund, you do see Gruul. Actually, no, you guys are wearing your cloaks and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime I exit.
So, as the cleric kind of approaches, you see him look around, smile at the people, but it's very easy to see that he's checking his surroundings. And then he looks at all of you and blessed be.
Oh, blessed be. Are you perhaps here to hear some of the great Edmund's songs before I depart?
Oh God. We sure we want to bring him with us?
It's a good distraction.
Actually, wanted to apologize for last evening's events. And he looks over at you, Teddy and Gruel. This is not the priest that you spoke to.
Oh,
I myself am a follower of the faith, though not with all of its teachings. I was present last night, and I was unable to reach you to formally apologize on behalf of the priest. If you would not mind, I would like to bestow a blessing upon you for your assistance.
oh, bless.
Yes,
What's it?
I can bless your weapons if they are not already.
Emin's like, oh?
I reckon might be useful.
And Teddy and Gruel, you know that yesterday when you were looking for any kind of finer crafted weapons, anything with magic on them, Kit did tell you that it was only allowable by the church.
Oh, so my longsword's already blessed?
Yes.
Okay. Extra blessings!
Double blessing.
Make it a +2.
Alright, well, I guess that would be a fitting reward.
And he
Oh. Hold out his. Pull out his great axe. Well, I guess he's always carrying it.
he nods, and you see him reach his hands out, kind of holds it over the axe. And the axe begins to glow a bit. You see kind of very faint scrawling appear on the axe blade. And it appears just a little bit shinier. But you can feel kind of like a goodness inside of it. So you now have a +1 axe.
Woo! Yay! Yes. Now more things shall feel my wrath.
Yeah, I guess Teddy looks. He's like, "Oh, I cast most of my spells," but he gives him his dagger.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take another.
And he goes to bless the dagger, and then you said you were a caster, yes?
Yeah.
Then would you prefer perhaps a few scrolls?
Yeah, that would. I think I would enjoy that a little bit more. Plus, the whole blessed thing isn't, really my vibe.
And he nods, kind of that awkward nod. And he reaches into his satchel, and you see him pulling out 4 scrolls. He hands you a Cure Wounds.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna hand you 2 of those. He's gonna hand you 1 bless, and 1 prayer of healing.
Nice.
And then, reaching back into that bag, he pulls out the bag of gold that the priest threw at your feet. And this time he reaches for your hand, Teddy, and places it inside. He places the bag in your hand and blessings be upon you on your journey.
So, how suspicious is Edmund's poison dagger if Edmund pulled out his dagger to be blessed?
The description said that it weeps poison.
Oh,
Oh,
just
okay.
just a little.
I probably shouldn't pull it out then.
Do you want my dagger?
No. Edmund is smiling and says, good to meet such a fine priest. And I wish you well.
And he nods and gives you all a nod and turns and walks away, heading back towards the church. At this point, you see Baxi returning with the cart and a horse. Well, are we ready to go now? It's going to take us 2 weeks to get to Penance itself.
Well, I guess we'll become best of friends in no time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Oh,
All right, and that's where we're calling session.
Whoa.
All right, so thank you everybody for tuning in. You can catch us in 2 weeks. Well, I don't know what day that is.
Huh?
On the 16th.
Sometime in December.
Yep, you can catch us on the 16th. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the continuation of Aes'Taldon, the beginning. And I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be streaming on Wednesdays. We are still playing, but we're not streaming. We're kind of taking a small break because of the holidays. But regardless, if we do not continue streaming on Wednesdays for the holidays, then you can catch us on the 4th of January for the continuation of Aes'Taldon, Evil Begets Evil. Looking forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.